What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we got some fun colors and we got some getting ready for spring vibes going on, and of course some rockin' blue hair, which I'm obsessed with. It is the Arctic Fox Poseidon color, and of course I'm going to touch it up very soon, but obviously it still looks pretty vibrant and fun. I'm loving it. But anyways, I'm going to be going in with like a first impressions kind of video for you guys today. We're going to be playing with the new Lime Crime Venus XL2 eyeshadow palette, which of course is very spring ready. And of course we also have the brand new Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Wada Brat highlighter, and we also have the unattached liquid lipstick, which is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and of course some other fun goodies as well. But anyways, if you'd like to see how I got this fun getting ready for spring, get ready with me, glam first impressions video, then keep on watching. Now that eye base is on, it's time to go in with eyeshadow first. Obviously, for this fun glam look, we're going to go in with the Lime Crime Venus XL2 eyeshadow palette today. Of course, we have some fun array of colors inside of here, and they range from like neutrals to earthy tones. And of course, there is like some pops of greens in here, which I'm really excited about playing with. Of course, a lot of people were like, well, why aren't there like an orange and a fun green in here? But I get it, but they're going for earthy tones, and I feel like maybe a bright green would not have fit. I don't know. All I know is I'm liking the color combination because I'm excited about playing it with this palette anyways. I started with this look. I'm going to go in with the shade Sage right here, which is like a nice light green color.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
And for the next shadow for this look, we're going to go in with this brown shade, which is called Ripe.
I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear
I was going to do a cut crease, but I'm loving this blend a little too much, so I'm like, I don't really want to cut crease, especially because I think I just want to pop a color on. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Myth, which is like this nice shimmery green shade, which is actually very stunning. I think I'm just going to use that and pop that on the lid. Okay, so now we'll come back to the eyes in just a moment. So now it is time to go in with some face makeup. I'm actually liking the way the eyes are actually looking. I know it's very different for me almost. Like, it's just, I don't know, like I usually take the shimmer a little higher, and of course I usually do a cut crease, but it's actually kind of fun. I'm liking it. So anyways, we're going to go in with the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation, and I have this shade Shell Ivory Fair Cool, whatever you want to call it, just Shell Ivory. So this is the one I actually wear in the liquid foundation, so we'll see if this one's good. Of course, this one I think is like $5 or $6, so it's really not that expensive, but I really think that the shade range is kind of atrocious. I know that most affordable brands kind of get away with doing the shade range being kind of shit, but hopefully they'll improve it later on, because I know that their liquid foundation has a little bit better of a shade range. But whatever, let's just stop talking. Let's just see how this will apply. I primed my skin already. I'm going to apply it just on my face, obviously. I'm also going to be using the Juno & Co. microfiber sponge today because I've been playing with this one off camera, and I'm actually not hating it. It's actually a very interesting product. Okay, that is definitely the right shade. That's good.
But it's not like I need it, and we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
Now I will say that did blend out pretty nicely. Of course, it's not like a liquid, so it has a little bit more of a, gotta really pack it in there, but honestly it still looks actually pretty good. I'm going to go in with the Morphe concealer for my concealer today. I'm not obsessed with this concealer, but hey, it's not terrible either, which is good.
Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Have you ever applied something and wondered, well, why didn't I ever use this before? And then you figure out why you didn't like it? That was the concealer. The concealer just makes my under eyes look fucking terrible, and they make my under eyes look like I have a lot of wrinkles, and I really don't. I have really puffy under eyes, but whatever. I'm not really loving that concealer, but the foundation was good. The concealer, not so much. Anyways, back with the eyes again. So I don't really know exactly what kind of look I want to go for with this. I feel like I want to go in with Obscure, which is like this bright green. I think I might mix that with Sage and Ripe again. But I'm like trying to decide on what kind of look I'm going to go for. But I think we're just going to start with there. For inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with this really pretty shade called Crown. And I'm going to use a wet brush. Now before I go put on some mascara and some lashes, I'm actually going to do my brows with you guys today because I have a new brow product to try, which is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I saw this and I was playing with it, and I will say right now the liquid part of it is actually going to be a stain, so it's going to really stay on. So now I'm trying to decide on how I'm going to do this, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pencil side, which is this one right here. I'm just going to kind of fill out the tail and then use the ink side to fill out the front. So let's just do the tail first. Now it does not come with a spoolie, which is fine, so I'm just kind of spooling it out, but I definitely think the color is a bit dark, but it's still not a bad looking brow, honestly, so not hating it, which is a good part, but let me just do the other side now. The brows are done and looking a bit dark. I'm going to go put on some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back to finish off this face with you guys. Now to get finished with this face, I'm going to go in with the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush, which of course is Jaclyn Hill's all-time favorite, and I'm actually digging it. And now for bronzer, I'm going to use the new Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the new Sculpting bronzer color. It's like a deeper color, but it's actually really nice when I don't want to pack on too much, but I love it because it's actually giving me that sculpted, chiseled effect. And now for highlighter, I'm going to go in with a little bit of something fun. I'm going to go in with the brand new Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in What a Brat. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Trophy Wife and mix it because, you know, golden pink looking cute together. Now, the fun does not stop here. We're going to go in with our last product of this look, which is the brand new Stunna lip paint from Fenty Beauty in the shade Unattached, which is a bright neon coral shade. And there you have it, guys. This is the final look using some brand new, kind of like a half first impressions kind of video for you guys. Just most of these things are something that I have not played with yet. So of course I want to do a fun little getting ready for spring kind of look. Now let me go down the line and give you guys my final thoughts on some of these products that I used today. For example, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Shell Ivory. I feel like this is actually not bad. I mean, for $6 it's definitely blendable and it builds up really nicely too. But it definitely is not something I'm going to recommend for a long wear day. I can pretty much wear this to film, I can wear this to go out, or I can wear this like touch up or whatever, but I can definitely not wear it for 8 to 10 hours. Also, if they improve the shade range, that would be definitely a good thing too, because I feel like it's a little bit lackluster, honestly. But at the same time, I still feel like the formulation is actually not bad, so improve the shade range, and I think it would be a really bomb-ass stick foundation. Now next up we have the Lime Crime Venus XL2 palette, which honestly I am really obsessed with. You're going to get 18 shadows inside of here, and it's definitely a really nice palette. I really do like Lime Crime's formulations on their eyeshadows. I feel like it was a really good palette. Now, would I have loved to have seen a bright orange, a bright yellow, maybe a bright green, or whatever? I would have loved to have seen that, definitely, but honestly, with the color story that's going for, like the earthy, greeny, earth vibe tones, I honestly am liking the whole vibe of this palette. And honestly, I did like this palette, so no bad thing to say here on that one. And this one I believe is $54 or somewhere around there. Next up we have the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I believe this one is $26. And it wasn't bad. I wish there was a spoolie on here, but hey, I'm not really complaining about that. But honestly, the ink is really pigmented, so that's a good thing, but also it's not going to come off easily, which is also a good thing. But also I did like the waterproof pencil as well. I feel like this does make your brow game like change a little bit, but of course I'll play with it a little bit more, and of course probably going to get a lighter shade because this is a little bit dark, but still kind of liking it. But of course, I love my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but hey, this is not bad. Last but not least, we have the Fenty Beauty new launches. I really honestly love her Kilowatt formula. It's one of my absolute favorites when it comes to highlighters because it's so glittery and in your face and pretty. So honestly, the Water Brat was just another addition to my collection that I never knew I needed, but I decided to get it. And of course, we have the new Stunna Lip Paint shade in Unattached, which honestly, obsessed with. It's such a bright and pigmented coral shade, and it definitely wasn't streaky, which most coral shades are streaky, and this one is absolutely fucking stunning. I'm obsessed with it. This one is $24, this one is $34, so honestly, I picked them up if I were you because Riri knows what she's doing with these products. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.